Okay, topic for today's video, mentors. Should you get a mentor? How to go about getting a mentor? For all the purposes of this channel, what we talk about and kind of the direction for this channel, if you align with the overall message of this channel, then yes, getting a mentor is something to think about, definitely. And the reason why, getting a mentor can, or having mentors can really help you out is because you're getting information from people who have been where you want to go and who have done what you are currently doing. So having a relevant mentor in a similar field of your current venture can be unbelievably valuable. And to me, mentors can be people, of course, but mentors can also be books. And in a way, you can get mentorship from courses as well. There's so many different resources online at this point. Udemy.com, lynda.com. You guys probably know a lot more than I do, but those are a couple of the ones that I've been working on, as far as learning from and just trying to explore those platforms a little further. And finding real life mentors, the world that we live in today is unbelievable. The reach that you have just by simply having, the technology that's available to us is unreal. We are only everybody's only a couple degrees of separation away from someone you look up to, like in a major way, someone who you might think is, almost in a sense out of reach. They're not that far away from you. And one of the best ways to go about receiving mentorship from them is by helping them, finding some way to help. And that's a tough thing to do, because how do you help someone who's already successful? That's where creativity has to come in. And if you really want to make it happen, I'm sure you'll find a way, definitely. Earlier today, I had a call with, some of you guys might know him, Brandon Carter. And real cool guy, very inspirational, and very, smart businessman at the end of the day. So he has a lot of information to share, in the online space as far as getting online businesses started and things of that nature. So, having mentors can be something that can save you a lot of time and really help you avoid mistakes that you actually can avoid, by learning from other people's mistakes, learning from your mentors' mistakes. So going about getting mentors is really up to you, how creative you want to be, whether you're cold calling, whether you are, this one is maybe overplayed. Gary Vaynerchuk put this one out there as far as DMing people on Instagram. Does it still work? Yeah, it does still work, actually. So it's all about the way you go about doing it and the approach that you take to it. If you're constantly out there going after mentors, trying to take, you're guaranteed to get nothing. But if you can find mentors and find some way to help them out, maybe it's doing pro bono work, maybe it's, I don't know, so many different things you can do. But at first you might be giving more, but at the end of the day, you're gonna learn from the process. And once you learn from the process, you can take that information along with you for life. Gosh, it's so hot here in Houston. I'm already sweating. But anyways, so those are my thoughts on mentorship. Continuing to just learn, stay reading in whatever the field of study, interests you, but learning from, others is very important. Nobody did it on their own. There's nothing, nobody does it on their own. There's there's nothing in any way that can harm you from learning, from reading, from talking to mentors, taking courses. The more you can take that type of information in your field, the quicker you're going to get to where you want to go. Right now, I recently started selling web design in a freelance type manner. So what I want to do is actually share my journey, because I'm not experienced at a level where I'm successful to be a mentor to anybody, but at least maybe I could share my journey and you guys can learn from my mistakes, learn from what I find to be helpful in this venture. But I just wanted to put myself in a position where really here's a product, you need to sell it, you need to sell your service, because it's not easy. A lot of people don't really have a lot of have respect for sales, which is the driving engine of our economy. So that's something which I find very interesting, and hopefully you guys do as well. So I'll share my journey. Today I went on a sales call. Actually, it's funny how when you're starting a new venture, you do almost everything but the stuff that really matters, which the things that matter when you're starting a new venture would be getting clients and actually, having sales, actually conducting your transactions with your clients and getting clients in the door and getting that contract signed. So today, I did go out to a shop on my way to lunch. I was handling a lot of other things as far as administrative type tasks, and I could hear in the back of my head like, hey, you're missing the stuff that actually matters. So on my way to lunch, I just hopped in the store next door to the restaurant I was going to. It was a massage place. I noticed they didn't have a website. Looked them up. Okay, no website. Just walked right in. Young guy, actually, probably in his 20s. Just talked to him briefly. Said, hey, my name is Jordan. I'm from Red Chili Web Design, and I'd like to make a mock website for you, do a rough draft basically, of a website for you. At first he was kind of hesitant, but then we started talking a little bit more, and really, just trying to, see how I can actually help them out, not just sell a website to them, but actually help bring business in for them. And we started talking a little further. So now I actually went ahead and started making the mock-up of it, and that is something that I'm learning from my mentors who I know, and then who also I don't know, who I just watch people who are successful. And one of the things they do is they always give more than they take, and they give before asking for anything. Gary Vaynerchuk is big on that as well. So I took it upon myself to get this mock-up ready. I'm gonna go back to him, sometime this week and show him, hey, look, here's a mock-up of the website. Just bring in a nice level of customer service and actually show your client that you care for them is the approach that I'm taking right now. We'll see how it goes. Definitely, I'll keep you guys updated. It's gonna be a lot more cold calling that I'm gonna have to make, knocking on doors. Some of them open up, some of them slam in my face, but I'll keep going on this journey, and hopefully this journey actually helps you guys out and gives you some type of value as well. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about my approach to whatever I'm doing, my approach to reaching out to people and trying to basically close these sales of websites right now is what I'm working on. So again, Jordan, income over expense. Thank you guys for watching the video. Look forward to having you guys on this ride with me. Thank you.